And this is for our general theme for what is going on for you. Okay. First card we have is Song of the Siren. The call, summoning voice to acknowledge. This is all about being, I feel like this is all about speaking your truth, but also getting in alignment with what it is that you truly want to do with your life, the passion and purpose in your life, and communicating that message to others. I feel as if it's quite a harmonious card. I don't feel as if there is anything negative here, but I do feel as if we are rising above. Notice that the mermaid here is kind of like touching her throat here, almost. So for me, you know, that is finding your voice, speaking your truth. And I feel as if I want to say it, this is not about being spiteful. This is about choosing your words carefully. This is about choosing the most loving thoughts, choosing the way in which you can communicate your message with love, but also deal with others around you who have maybe been dragging you down. I really want to say choose love. Choose love. So for many of you, this will be choosing not to get into debates or arguments with people, but just to state your boundaries clearly. Arguments are going to drain you, Scorpio. You're an emotional sign. Often debates and arguments can get you pretty fired up, emotionally fired up, and they can trigger anger within you. I feel as if it's important to tune into why you feel that anger, because I feel as if that anger is there because of something that you feel is not within your control. What is it that is existing within you that feels out of control? What are you looking for outside of yourself that has been filling that void? Or being the band-aid that is keeping the wound intact? What is it that's kind of niggling you right now? What is it that's coming up to be healed? And I feel very much this is also about healing old wounds. You know, really kind of talking about what you're feeling. Scorpio, you don't talk enough about how you're feeling. You keep quiet too often instead of sharing the burden, sharing the load with someone. Get it out. Speak about how you're feeling. It's okay to ask for help. The next card I have for you is Sisterhood, and it says friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy and delight. This year is all about surrounding yourself with the people who understand you, who make you feel good, who are on the same wavelength with you. It's time to find those people. That I feel for many of you, you've been feeling really lost and alone. And the thing is that connection with others has always been there. It's just that you choose not to seek that connection because of your own fears, your own insecurities, your own feeling that you may be a burden to others, or that feeling as if no one can help you. But I feel as if, like in this card, it is quite a dark card. There is light shining down from above. I feel as if when you share what matters to you, what's on your mind, you find your soul tribe with others that resonate with you. So this year is all about companionship, finding that companionship and building a better world around you, which is stable, which is providing you with emotional healing and growth. I feel as if, Scorpio, you don't do too well on your own, and I feel as if the solitude that you think that you may be seeking turns often into loneliness. I feel for many of you living in partnerships or within friends or family members is going to be a good thing for you this year. It's going to make you feel more connected. Some people just aren't meant to live on their own, and that may be you. So surround yourself with the kind of people that you aspire to be like, the people that are going to give you the most positive reinforcement, people that are going to make you feel validated and whole. The other card that I have for you, Scorpio, is fertility. So for some of you, this could be successfully bringing a baby into the world, but for many of you, I feel as if it's going to be getting those ambitions, your dreams, your goals. You're going to be working on projects within your career, and this is the time for them to flourish. It's also a time to be taking really good care of yourself emotionally, spiritually and physically as well. So you want to be eating really high vibrational foods with loads of enzymes. I feel like I want to say to you, whatever is going on in your outside environment is really a reflection of what's going on inside. When you start to take care of your internal environment, how you feel, the thoughts that you're thinking, the emotions that you're feeling, and then the inspired action that comes from those thoughts and emotions, your world begins to change for the better. So this is like a time for deep inner reflection and just watching how your life changes when you're taking good care of yourself. Think of it as you're setting the seed, you're sowing the seeds for the year and watching as they begin to flourish. I'm going to move on to your love and relationships, Scorpio. We'll just see what's coming up for you in 2019. Scorpio. Love and relationships. Okay, we've got two cards here. And I feel as if I'm just going to stick with the two, being guided to stick with the two just now. The first one is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you're still in a commitment with someone, you're being urged to give it another chance, give it a go. I feel also this could be in relation to looking for love as well. Give love a chance. It is not going to be a perfect journey. It's not necessarily going to be an easy journey. But I feel as if you have a real chance at love this year. Specifically if you've spent the last couple of years single. So it's saying, give love a chance, or give your Give your partnership a chance. It's a time for some healing as well. I feel as if you are on your own just now, I feel as if you need to do some releasing of the past to heal anything that has particularly wounded you. It's time to do some forgiveness work. What I want to say is that when we forgive someone, we're not doing it for the other person so that they can feel ease or to feel as if they're let off the hook. Forgiveness is all about yourself and making yourself feel good. And when we choose to forgive, we're really just choosing not to play this scenario over in our head over and over again. We're choosing not to allow it to continue to destroy us. We're choosing to put it behind us for our own health, for our own emotional stability, for our own vibration, so that we are not going to be carrying that into like a new partnership or a new relationship. And forgiveness can be a hard one. Sometimes it takes a long time to really clear the effects of what has happened. One of the easiest ways you can do this is to write a letter to the person. If you're feeling particularly angry, get it out in a letter and burn it. Also, write a letter to yourself and forgive yourself for any involvement that you may have had within this relationship, or maybe for not listening to your intuition, maybe for feeling vulnerable, maybe for being in a vulnerable position. It's all about forgiveness here, forgiving the other person and forgiving yourself. The other card I have here is keep an open mind, and it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So what this is saying is like, try and not get bogged down about how things are meant to happen or how they should happen when you're looking for love or when you're in a relationship. Try and release the control over what should happen or what you want to happen. But instead just put what you want out there, but remain detached from it. So if you're currently seeking a new relationship, a loving relationship, focus on the type of relationship that you want, but try not to focus on how your partner should look, how your partner should be in a certain way. Try and leave it up to the universe and trust that whatever is for your highest good is coming forward. Sometimes the universe will bring us exactly what we need, but it will be wrapped up in another package that won't look how we think it should look. So that's the message that is coming across strongly just now. It might not be what you think it is, and maybe what you think you want isn't the right thing for you. I feel as if you may get a surprise chance at love this year. I feel for some of you, you could be starting a relationship with a friend, someone that you definitely have not considered as a romantic interest before. Okay, moving on to your health and your wealth. Oh, in 2019, the first card's already popped out. Scorpio, we are looking at your health and your wealth. We've got another one. And another one. Okay. First card to jump out here. It says spiritual protection. You're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. I feel this is all, again, I want to go back to the forgiveness and the releasing what is no longer serving you. I feel drawn to guide you to look at the violet flame, particularly violet flame meditations, where you can release what is no longer serving you and break down the obstacles that may be standing in the way of you achieving your goals. Whether, I feel for a lot of you, this is to do with love. This is to do with trust as well. This is about being able to put yourself in a position where you can love someone and trust them without the fear or the worry that you're going to be broken down again. I feel like you are being watched over. So this is for those of you who are in connection with your angels and your guides. You are being very much watched over just now. I want to say divine timing is also at play. Okay, divine timing is coming into play. So you're meeting the right person at the right time. Okay, this is something that has already been orchestrated for you, but you need to let go of the blame and the hurt and the toxicity that came from the previous relationship or relationships. We need to stop carrying that about with us. It's time to let that go. Once you release that, once you let it go, then I feel as if this new love is coming in for you. I have also got progress, not perfection. Okay, this is a journey. Feels as if this is particularly to do with emotional health and your self-image, Scorpio. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've came and all that you've learned. This is not going, you're not going to be feeling amazing overnight about yourself, okay? Specifically, if you have battled with your self-esteem or your confidence levels for some time, this is going to be a journey it's like one step is being revealed to you, and then you take the next step. You're being supported along this journey, and I feel as if this is also about taking the help. Okay, I feel as if help is coming to you through a family member or a friendship or even a lover. This is someone that's going to step in and help support you along as you go along your journey. It's important that you open yourself up to this. Again, it's all about the trust and being prepared to make yourself vulnerable again. I feel as if it's also about listening to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. I feel for many of you, you're getting better at attracting better relationships, better friendships, better circumstances, and you're calling out the red flags as they appear to you a lot quicker than you would have done beforehand. So although it may seem like you're still not getting what you want, it still may feel as if you're attracting the negativity into your life. But realize where you are with that. You're realizing it. You are halfway there to releasing this, to attracting the better relationships. And the final card, Scorpio, is sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Like I said before, not an overnight journey. Go easy on yourself. It's time to stop being so critical and really start paying attention to the thoughts that you're having about yourself and the world around you. I feel as if mindfulness is coming in. You really want to be, catching yourself when you're thinking negatively about yourself, because it's going to make you feel bad. And try and choose the thought of least resistance, the better feeling thought. So if you catch yourself thinking that you're feeling unworthy of love, or you're feeling ugly, that's a bad feeling thought. Try and move to a thought that feels, it doesn't need to be a positive thought, but it's got to be a thought that feels a little bit better, that doesn't have a huge amount of resistance attached to it. So you may even say, I feel really worthy and unlovable and ugly, but, and then say, every day I'm getting better, or every day I'm feeling better. Catch yourself in the moment of thinking these thoughts and turn them around, pop something onto the end of them. And as you practice this, you're going to get better at doing it, and what you're going to notice is that you start to feel better about yourself. I feel also listening to positive affirmations is going to be a huge thing for you also. Play them overnight while you're sleeping. Like, get some, go onto YouTube, get some binaural beats, some positive affirmations, play them through the night while you're sleeping, and let them seep into your subconscious. Because a lot of the time, like, our thoughts and our feelings about ourselves, a lot of the times they have came from painful experiences. A lot of the time they come from conditions that other people have put on to you, other people's opinions, and we forget who we truly are. So this is about going into, like, the subconscious mind and kind of rooting that out. One of the easiest ways to change the subconscious mind and the inner dialogue is by repetition. It's the fastest and easiest way to do it. So I'm going to recommend that. Also, maybe look up some hypnotherapy to play in the background. Even if you're meditating, have it on overnight where you're going to sleep, and start to change what's going on up here. And I feel also about saying to you about watching the content that you are absorbing and digesting, particularly if you're on Facebook or Instagram, if you're watching the news, if you are constantly engaging in content and it's not feeling good, if it's like giving you a feeling in your stomach that things aren't right, or makes you feel uneasy, then it's time to switch over to something that makes you feel good. Choose the things that are in your environment that make you feel good. Ditch the negativity for a while, even if that means that you don't watch the news for a week, or you unfollow some posts on Facebook. Focus on only the things that make you feel good.